Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Hi, baby. Good morning. Good morning. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be maybe like a week in my life, days in my life, something like that. I'm not exactly sure what, but it is currently Monday and it is exactly 12 o'clock. So you saw this morning, I've already showered. I like kind of planned out my week a little bit. I put a little laundry in, and obviously I've worked, which I can't really show that because that's confidential, but I've had a couple calls this morning. We're kind of like kicking off this next like project. So it's a lot of planning, a lot of calls, not a whole lot of like actual work to be done yet. I have calls this afternoon, so I would imagine tomorrow will be really heavily like, you know, just kind of focused, but I have a call right at 1. So I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a shorter lunch today, but my plan right now is I am actually making a sandwich for lunch, and then while I eat, I'm gonna do a practice test for my CPA exam, which I've got going, and then hopefully I can put away that last little bit of laundry that I didn't finish over the weekend. But just wanted to check in, so I'm gonna finish making my sandwich and then go over to the table and take my practice test. Okay, so I just got off my last meeting of the day and it is just before 4 o'clock. So before I kind of power through for the last hour-ish of the day or so, I thought it would be fun to check on these resin molds I made last night. So the packaging said they can cure anywhere from 8 to 24 hours and it's almost been 24 hours. So I'm just gonna take them out now. So these were definitely just my little practice round, but here's what they look like. I know most likely they're not gonna have turned out. Specifically one of them, this J, looks awful. I was just kind of experimenting with all this, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop them out and look at them. So the first one I'm gonna pop out is this little S that I made. Oh, very cute. Okay, so I definitely need to work on the bubble part of it. Oh no, I don't think that's a bubble. Anyways, okay, so this is how the S turned out. It looks actually, let's see, can you see that? It actually looks pretty cute. Kind of. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about this, but why I'm staying so freaking close to the camera either. But I did a purple dye and then put some purple, what's that word? What is that word for what this is called? Holographic? Yeah, some little holographic flecks in it. Looks okay. So I have the tools or whatever to punch the hole and make it a little keychain, but that's how that one turned out. I also did a J. And this was just with the leftover of that purple. So I had these little specks that fell in it, which they make it actually look awful, honestly. But it's a little J. And then I tried mixing some what's it called? The little aluminum flakes into the actual resin itself for this A. And it looks kind of not the best either. Honestly, I mean, it's cute. Definitely needs to be sanded on the corners and I don't know. This was definitely a practice for sure, but they kind of bunched up over here. There's not really much over here. And then they didn't go all the way in. I think I must have not pushed them far enough in. But like I said, this is all just experimenting. Other than that, I think it kind of turned out pretty cute. So that needs to be sanded for sure because those points are pointy. And then the next one that I did is an M. And for this one, I mixed pink. I dyed it pink and then I put some glitter in it. And this one, why is this one so much more loose than the other ones? But this one turned out not bad. This one's kind of cutie. You definitely can't tell that that's glitter in there. It almost looks like, I don't know how to get it to where you can see it. It almost looks like it's a bunch of dots, but it's glitter and it's actually really loose. So this one's loose and then this J is pretty hard. And this A is it's not moving anywhere. So I don't know why this M turned out loose. I don't know. Okay, and then the last one I did was a totally clear resin, and then I put some of those holographics that I put in the S in it. This one actually turned out pretty cute. Huh. Okay, so this is a little E with the little holographic flecks. So the only bad thing about this one that I'm seeing is it needs to be sanded down for sure, but this one has more bubbles in it than the other ones do. I didn't put a heat gun on it because I forgot. So that's my lesson. But besides that, I think this one actually turned out really cute. I might do more like this. So anyways, those are my little resin molds that I did yesterday. I think they turned out not bad. I definitely want to do some more. And then I also have coasters. I want to do, I think, green next. So I pulled these little pigments out of this kit that I have. So I have 3 different little greens. So I want to decide which of these greens I want to use. And then I'm thinking of doing I don't know. So I have also these two things that I could combine with it. Silver might look fun. I don't know. I have those. And then I have a ton of glitter, but we saw that the glitter ended up not really looking good with that one, so I don't know how that would look. And then also, I have, hold on, like a little more of the little holographic stuff here, and there's a green somewhere. It must have fallen out. Yeah, so like these cute little green holographic ones would be fun. And then I have like some of those like glitters. So I don't know yet. I've got tons of options, so we'll see if I do any of that tonight or not. But anyways, I just wanted to do that really quickly as a little break. So it's about 4 o'clock now, so I have 1 more hour left of work. So I'm just gonna power through, put my headphones on, and see how much I can accomplish in that hour. And then I'll check back in a little bit for, I'll probably be doing some dinner prep, just cutting up some vegetables and stuff. So I will talk to you guys then. Okay, so it is currently 5:01 and I just logged off work. Logging off like just a tad bit early because I logged in a little bit early and then I took a shortened lunch. So I'm gonna try and get dinner ready. So we're gonna have some sort of like pesto, avocado, chicken sandwich of some sort. I don't really know. I'm just gonna get the chicken out, towel dry it, and then kind of use a hammer. We have like a meat tenderizer. Yeah, this thing. So I'm gonna use this guy to kind of flatten it out a little bit. morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I have been up for a little bit, and I just sat down at my desk and I kind of made a rough to-do list of all of the things that I need to get done today, and it is almost 8 o'clock, so I'll be logging on in a second. You can tell I'm a little bit tired. I feel like I can't wake up yet. Yeah, so I kind of made, like I said, the list of all the things I need to get done today, and it's pretty hefty. So today I think I only have one call, which is just like a team check-in at like 11, but I have some due dates on some bigger sections that I'm working on for tomorrow. So today will be a big push to kind of get those where they need to be. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day, and usually what I like to do on busy days is I do like time blocking. So I'll pick, like, I don't know, say you work 25 minutes and you just set a timer and you just focus for those 25 minutes, and then you can reward yourself with like a 5-minute break, or you could do like 50 minutes and reward yourself with a 10-minute break. It's kind of just up to you. I find when I'm doing more, I don't know, it kind of just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I find the hour one is a little bit too long and I'll find myself getting kind of distracted. But in instances like this where I'm working on new stuff that I haven't touched any before, the hour is kind of better because it takes me a little bit to kind of figure out what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. The 25-minute one just seems to go, too quickly. So I have a call at 11. So I'll have like 3 hours before that to try and pound through like a good chunk of work. So I think what I'll probably end up doing is setting an alarm for like 45-ish minutes maybe, and then take, I don't know, a 5-10 minute break. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know, it kind of just comes and goes, but that is my plan. I think I have just about, I finished this cup of coffee, so I'm gonna go make another one and I'm gonna get started with my day, and I'll talk to you guys. Okay, so it is currently 12:17 and I am now taking my lunch break. So I have an hour and I'm gonna get lunch. Obviously I'm getting lunch ready, and then I need to take a practice test for like the first unit of my exam that I have, just so I can gauge like where I'm at on that. So I'm wanting to go like unit by unit to kind of gauge and see where I need to prioritize studying, but anyways, that doesn't really matter. I took a practice test last night, which I didn't film, and I got a 94 on it, but I think I just got like really easy questions. So that is kind of what I want to do. And then if we have time, I'd like to do a little bit of resin. I found this like coaster idea that I really want to try, so we'll see if we have time for that. But I'm gonna eat my lunch and do that, and then I'm going to kind of take a break while I eat to decompress, and then I'm gonna roll straight into the practice test, and then I'll check back in after that and kind of see how much time we have before I need to log back on. I had my call, it went well. I got a lot of questions answered, which was nice, and then I got one of the 4 big things that I need to do, but I'm like super close on 2 more of them, so definitely making progress. I definitely think I'm gonna be able to achieve all of it today, which is really good. But yeah. Okay, so we're back from lunch, so I just sat back down at my desk, so I'm about to log back in and get starting. It's probably pretty close to 1:15 at this point, so I took my hour lunch break. I ended up not doing the resin stuff. The practice test I didn't do that great on, but all of the questions I missed were in the same couple of units, which is good. It's good because I know what areas I need to focus on, and it's not just like I missed questions everywhere. So I'm glad I did that, so now I can kind of make my plan for those. So yeah, that's kind of what I ended up doing. So I'm gonna log back on, and like I said, I still have like 3 big things on my to-do list for work that I need to get done, so I'll probably go back to like my little time blocking, because that's pretty helpful for me to kind of focus in. So I'm gonna do that, and then probably around like 3ish I'll take a 15-minute break, kind of walk around, stretch my legs. One thing I like to do is I like to do a 15-minute, I call it a 15-minute pickup, and I just set my timer for 15 minutes, and I try and get as much cleaning done in those 15 minutes as I can. So I might do that because I kind of half started unloading the dishwasher, and I need to finish that and then just pick up like little random stuff around the house. So I might do that or go outside. I don't know. Here's my little resin back here. Sorry, I'm so tired. It's an afternoon crash. So I'll show you guys those later this evening when I get off. I made those last night, so those will be ready to pop out and take a look at, so we can do that later. And then I'll also be prepping dinner, so we'll see. But anyways, I will check back in a little bit. Dinner started, so I'm gonna start by prepping the vegetables. So I have to cut up half of an onion, and then I need to chop up these bell peppers, and then I'm going to brown the meat, and then the rest will be on Jacob. I'm just the prepper. So let's go ahead and do that. I already washed all of this, so it should be ready to go. Just make sure we get the stickers off. Okay. Hello. Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. It is currently 9:41, and I'm just taking a quick break to make some breakfast. I think I'm just gonna have avocado toast. I have half of an avocado that's gonna go bad, so I need to eat that up. So right now I am cracking some eggs to have with it, and then I need to put the bread in the toaster. And then I pulled out some strawberries that are also need to get eaten. But anyways, this morning was super crazy. So I actually overslept a little bit. I woke up at like, I don't know, 7:45 and I start work at 8. So it was kind of just a mad rush of kind of getting everything ready, so I didn't film anything. But I sat down and got to work. I've actually been talking to my manager a little bit this morning. I think today it's gonna end up being a little bit of a slower day than yesterday. I have like one specific section that needs to get done today that I'll probably have done hopefully before lunch, we'll see. And then I have a call at 2:15, so hopefully I'll get like what I need from that call so I can start on the other 2 things that are due. What day is today? Is today the 17th? I think they're due tomorrow, so that date's definitely flexible. It depends on when I get what I need. But anyway, so I've just been kind of heads down this morning, and I just wanted to kind of take a quick little break from my computer, and I need to make breakfast, so that is what we're doing right now. Here's my little breakfast. So I just toasted a piece of sourdough, put some avocado, cut up some strawberries, and the leftover egg is over here. I know a lot of people use like a fried egg or something, but I'm really picky and I only like scrambled eggs. But this is my breakfast. It looks very good and I'm excited to dive in. Hey, baby bear. What's up? Okay, so I'm currently on my lunch break. It's about 12:20-ish. And I just did like a quick 15-minute pickup that I didn't get around to today. And since I had kind of that big breakfast and I had it late, I'm not really hungry right now. I might heat up something later to eat, but right now I'm not really hungry, so I thought it would be fun to do a little resin craft. So I have my little coaster set up here. I have these 3 different pigments. I don't know yet which one I'm gonna use. I've got this pink and peach and lilac, so I'm kind of leaning towards this one right now, but we'll see. I have my little gold flecks that I'm gonna do, my resin, all of my materials. So what I'm gonna start is I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the resin and stir it. Okay, now that I have the base of the resin mixed together, I'm gonna pour a little bit into here that I'm gonna use for the pigment. Okay, so I'm gonna take these off for a quick second while I try and do this. It makes it way harder. So I need to commit on which one of these I wanna use. Got these gold. I'm just gonna go with my gut and use this one. Hopefully it's the right choice. Oh yeah, this is looking really pretty. Good choice. Okay. Glad I went with my gut. Look at this color, it looks really pretty. And then you just want to make sure you really, really mix it to where there's none of those like powder fibers left. It's okay if there's a little bit of bubbles because we're gonna try and get them out with the gun, but you don't want any of the mica powders that aren't mixed together. Okay, so we're gonna leave this for a second and then pour in the gold flakes into here. See if that was enough. Freaking hate these things sometimes. Try and kind of get it all mixed together. This might be something we kind of have to work with while it's pouring, but it's pretty mixed. I'm gonna go ahead and pull apart a couple more of these just in case we have to add it during pour. So now once everything's mixed, you kind of have to act fast, so I'm just trying to quickly do this. You have usually about 15-minute window, which is fine, to get it poured before it starts hardening. Okay, now wish me luck. Now's the fun part of pouring. Okay, so this is how it's looking now. I just used the leftover and did a couple of the smaller initials. So what I will do is I'm gonna leave this for probably like 2-ish hours, and then I'll come back and see if any more bubbles have formed, and I will use the lighter on those to try and help get the heat out. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean up everything else and wash my hands, and I'm gonna leave this probably until later today, and then I'll move it into my office so it's not taking up space. But I think it might turn out good. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the bubbles. I'm definitely still learning, and this is just a fun hobby, but yeah. Guys, so it is currently just after 5, and I just logged off for the day, and I'm going to kind of roll straight into studying. I need to kind of focus on that for an hour or two, especially since I didn't do any studying on my lunch break, so I might take a pause for dinner. I don't really know. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video out here, and I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for a couple of days in my life, and I'll talk to you guys later.